G'day Tim, hey everyone else, welcome back to For Running Shoes. It is Monday. I'm feeling a lot better, still feeling pretty tired, but I think that's just because I'm feeling tired. We're out for our first run of the week. It is a 6 kilometre run. Don't I say it's Monday, it's Tuesday, it's been a long week. And taking it pretty easy, sitting around 5 minutes per kilometre, pacing, maybe a touch faster, aiming for 20 kilometres this week. So we'll do the 6 kilometre run, the 5 minute 9 kilometre run, which was the plan for last week, but with feeling quite unwell, didn't get there. And that's okay. It's raining today, so I'm running in the rain. The season is certainly changing here in Melbourne, Australia. That's okay. It is Thursday morning. The sun is still rising, so it's a little hard to see me at the moment. Decided against bringing the head torch out because the sun was starting to come out. That's all right. Running an easy 5 kilometre run and just trying the morning run instead of the evening run, just to see how it goes, give me some more flexibility. I'm enjoying it thus far. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. It is Saturday and I'm going for my long run for the week. 9 kilometres planned and it's gone well so far. I'm about 3.5 k's in. I'm taking it pretty easy. 5 minute pacing, probably a little slower, but that's all right. I'm running, it's still before 7 o'clock, so autumn is on the way. And so it's still dark, so the head torch is up. But as you can see by the sky behind me, sun's starting to come up, so I'll turn the torch off soon. Pretty quiet out on the trail this morning. The season is certainly changing here in Melbourne, and I'm really glad that I have established my running habit for this year already. So this is starting in summer, after coming from injury at the end of last year, I have established my running routine, so I'm running at least 3 times a week. And I have been for the last 3 months, which makes the weather changing, the days changing, it just makes it easier to get out there and run. So I ran in the rain 3 times this week. On each of my runs, I got a bit of rain. Some of it was heavier than others. And twice I ran in the dark, which is not something I generally like doing, but I feel safe enough doing it in my area. I wore a torch for one of them, and that's just something which we're going to have to be doing over the next few months. I'm probably not going to film myself running so much in the future while it's in the dark, because I know that doesn't make very good video. But that's where we're heading. So I ran my 20 kilometers as planned, which was great. It felt really good after last week not being able to hit my goal because I was unwell. And so now that I am feeling much better, I was able to resume my plan as I was hoping to. So I had a 5 kilometer run, a 6 kilometer run, 5 kilometer run, and a 9 kilometer run, and it all felt really healthy. I wasn't pushing for any particular paces this week, just wanting to get back on with the distance, and I was really happy that I was able to do that. So next week we'll target 21 kilometers. I'm not yet sure where I'll add the extra kilometer. I think I'll add it to my first run of the week. So I'll have a 7 kilometer run, a 5 kilometer run, and a 9 kilometer run. And then the following week, I think we'll do a 10 kilometer run, but we'll see how we go. I also added a couple of supplementary workouts to my week. So starting pretty easy with those, but just doing a couple of different exercises, working some different muscle groups in my body, as well as my legs, which are going to support my joints, make them stronger, which will in turn reduce the likelihood of injury going forward, which is what I really want to do. Again, my focus at this part of the year is to form a really solid foundation upon which to build. And we're doing that. My legs feel great. I'm running the distances I'm happy with at this point in time, and the speeds are starting to get there as well. I didn't push it this week, but that's okay. Tim, I'm sorry to hear that you are finding it challenging to run at the moment. I know that you're a very, very busy person. We're both very busy people, but I'm not a father yet, and you are. So I can imagine that starting a habit with those extra responsibilities, extra things, it's going to be much more difficult for you than it would be for me. So I can understand that that's going to be really challenging, and I hope that you can get back on the wagon soon. I suppose my only thoughts would be to really lower the pressure and lower the benchmark for yourself. after coming from injury last year, you know, I needed to be thinking of my fitness as well, but I started really, really low, like 2.5 kilometer runs at a time. And because you can do those kind of in, you know, 11 or 12 minutes, it really is not a big time sink, which running can be a time sink, especially when getting lots and lots of kilometers. And so just to form that habit again, like I would just recommend you run a 5 kilometer week, but do it over 2 runs. It's, you know, it's not much. It's not going to do heaps for your fitness, but it's going to be getting out there and it's going to be starting that routine. So instead of trying to get back for 3 5 kilometer runs, you're able to just ease yourself back in and actually get out and do running. And I think we need to weigh up what's helpful as well. Is this running channel helpful for you? I know it's really been helpful for me to establish my habit, but if it's causing you to feel guilty about your running and it's adding that extra burden, we need to reconsider that. So we might have to have a conversation sometime, just what's helpful and what's going to be helpful going forward, or what's not helpful and we need to prune back to make it better for you. Because I've really enjoyed the conversation that we can have on here, but if it's not doing you any good, we need to reassess that. That being said, I look forward to seeing your video on Thursday, Tim, and I'm looking forward to sharing my progress next week. So next Tuesday, I'll be posting, hopefully, from my 21 kilometer week. I'm feeling really good about running, and all the best for yours. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thanks for being here. I know there's not many of us watching these videos at this stage, but I really do appreciate having a small audience that is watching and keeping me accountable. It's good. So thank you very much for being here. Take care, everyone, and I will see you next week, and you'll see Tim on Thursday.